But let me apologize to the people of this country. Me judge them. Adomna Obwa. You can't mention Muhammad's name. Obama Muhammad didn't say them were fool show so.
Oh, I don't FM.
Oh. I mean, everybody is aware. I won't mean can I say.
Just listen.
Well, where can I imagine? Hey, yeah, kufa do I say your mama.
Obey day. Some more diabolical crow.
Oh, and some say let me apologize to the people of this country. Yeah, baby. And see, fast forward, no. Party no ada a J Gompa when him data party J Gompa. Day na your national executives elections. Ewa Craspo Stadium. John Boy Dulusu and that day. And John Boy Dulusu in the party na J Gom.
Okay.
But how things were put together, no, and the party no a J Gom. I won't class as so. Because we realize it carefully. MPP said that nye niyama kese won cry. Make a party organization and your project. Nya member project.
First time.
For the very first time. Now, what share pepe na who say no ade no atroka. Emfa. Patron one na national chairman says here.
MPP.
Steven Tim. 2024 campaign no yede. What the trust? What the two are saying katia ho? Who is who? Okay. Why na general secretary of the New Patriotic Party? Justin Kodua. So a lawyer. Case be on what is we dey be more court. Okay. To be only track record. Obi only track record only the party. I'm telling you today. If you don't have a track record of your profession, you can never lead a political party. Take it or leave it. So watch this.
Track record.
Check who do you hire. What he had done with his profession before he became the general secretary of the NDC. Check I said what he had done with his profession before he became the general secretary and the national chairman. Check Haruna Isiku, the MPP chairman. Check what he did with his profession before he became the national chairman. Check Dambotri. Check what he did with his profession before he became the general secretary of the party. Check Nano Hininto with his profession. Nano Hininto and a setting up Kokroko P7. It didn't Kokroko none at the buy, show none at the buy. And Nano Hininto was the first morning show presenter. I was sort of. So check his record. Check John Boadu's record with his profession before he became the general secretary. Whether he performed as a general secretary or not, I'm talking about the profession. Then check Makunta. So a lawyer. Case Ben with DDB. Very good. So if you cannot thrive with your profession, you can never lead a tank of professionals. That's right. Then you see, you do baby, you say sabotage, so what? Say sabotage will hear you, but woman, you know. Now, what do you not to 50 quite a while? You're gabono. What's it? If you're wide, it's a difference. Okay. Share the women organizer of my party NDC. Now, father took it. Emfa. Do you know why? Edu baby kura party kura board kiti jemfo on board enfe buga kwa shishe excavators meboa.
Yeah.
Okay. Father to home. Eko.
Emfa.
Okay. Afei brafie proper. Fa John jina ha na fa ba we jina ha.
God bless.
Fa John jina ha na fa ba we jina ha. God bless. And a party na who say they are still in shock. But they are still in shock. Adia en hupa ne say wawu na waso no hu say mewu na ususum na hu say wawu no wasore hu say wawu ba wo saman no ususum na ejina ho no ontimi nyane wo body na da ho no masase so bi mu eti uhu obi say obi be wura dem a te say yehwe wo movies mu no unya ya na nka wo ne Hopeson kasa ba wo kasa Hopeson onte. This is what is happening to the MPP. And Samay grow. Umu din Samay grow. As we move say no mudi. Umu din Samay grow. If you look at how J.A. Kufuor quickly organized the party after we lost the 1996 elections, it will marvel you and it will clap for Kufuor.
Fantastic.
What you say? Say then Akusi. Na a whole national first vice or second vice chairman. Maybe one video no. I wanted to play the devil's advocate. So I said, oh, Ninsana Aka. I was waiting for confirmation until today. He himself confirmed. Say, Osheda. And order Ninsaka microphone touching. Number one, before the general secretary of the party, Kodua Ekasano, said Ubia Kasadana. Said that time the TV3 microphone is fantastic. Before Sani Parasuye, no, before Kasai.
So Kodua wasn't the first person.
He was not the first person. It's either any Nippon or Dika or Kasai, no. Woman come microphone and to Anthony. The attorney say they don't respect Sani Pano Kasai. That's right. It's a do so no you person we ni pa chen. That's right. We there. Enye. The tosu bi obi say. He, woni pani be ko ba wo widiem. Woni pani be ko. But wo widiem. Me tira sesi ye. Me ne Hopeson ye pani chen me. Okay. Wo de ma me fa ne se me ho ode. Se fi se me ya brante. Ti be ne be ko. Obetame tame wa waya so ho baby say jo we wiewu enti dem panifo say ahod macho ebeto ahoden
when the penny never go
na with him senior wo de no to nchen sisi a he party no ye dankwa buzia domo. Let me sit here and say that there's no tradition, political tradition be any assassin why didn't pay in a year.
Very well.
Eh? 80 America Democrats. One must say Democrats, the tradition of Democrats. Ya mbo womun penny for the president and has to be a deal. Republicans same.
Yeah, conservatives.
UK same. Maybe Obefibia same. Uba Ghana ha NDC. Womuni Rollins ato hoy anagarage BBAU National Democratic Congress. If you want to look for a tradition, they will tell you PNDC. We are coming from the background, the courtyard of the PNDC. And the sister party, they just psychological introspection. The new patriotic party, if they will listen. What's a Dankwa from Eastern region? Buzia from Brong Ahafo. Ahafon Town. Bonono. Okay. And then Domo. Northern region, Upper Eastern Town. So watch how MPP wins elections in this country. A Ashanti region, an Eastern region, and Northern Ghana. Northern region, Kakra, and Esoso. Because they have psychologically occasioned their approach and thinking that these are the people we are following them. So, the 3D and 1996 said when she obedient to her NDC to which is it da. Waje 2020. No, was in 2024. So what it means is that Buzia who are then away and away. Asa. Fast forward. Come home. Eastern region. Dan kwa who they no away. Yan can because one Ghana no come home. He is the chief concerned ever. Ya won was aseso. JB Dankwa. And baby imagine be America.
Number one.
Obi or say or ye history professor will krum ha. Onim Ghana history no. O metna ha. Me say JB Dankwa no na ka say from mine we Ghana. What kind of books no match na? Yes, 1954 TNU and a JB Dankwa 1954 na JB Dankwa a proposal say yemfre oman Ghana from TNU mamuti red no mamuhwe TV no so. Yes, 1954 na JB Dankwa proposal say yemfre Ghana All right. 1948 June. Osage for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. No, it was in February. February 1948. Osage for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Efrin Kran. Ako Axim. Ako Srapa Grant. Ajinyansa wono ho. Oba. Obedu Cape Coast. Ni ya pam nkwada fi Ade Saddle College.
In the central region.
In the central region. Mujina kwa hu su bopena. Kwame du ye no gina. Bisa nkwada no so ya pam. Oh. Na won wonyi ma. Ame Kwame Nkrumah. Oh, and there's an atede yan kwada kopa choma so hwan ya me. Da bi yan kopa chobi ya. Ensi. Eno okogu ahe no. Some person to school. I said, okay, you be fine. I said, I'm person to school. Oh, but to school, say. And go down and go patch on. I said, Debbie, you'll be a pebble, you'll be at your school. You to school. 1948, and a Kwame Nkrumah too at a Ghana National College.
The central region. In
the central region. 1948. And at Ghana National College. And to meeting by a Senate JB Dankwa in 1954 could propose a Ghana. You see, now who are then Eastern region? Away. Hey, Ashanti region now I am before say almost stronghold is because of Kufo. And number one. Number two. Calculated lies. Sir Rollins at the Cane. Echo Kumasi Jum at the Broom Mahen. Pacho, find a picture. Said 1948, your pictures will groom her. Say, ya me no Cassia, yeah, Rollins 79, 81 year, and any picture. Find a picture Rollins Ikuta Kane, executive or movie. It doesn't mean it's a soldier, a movie, and you're not American. But I say Rollins at the Kane Rack, and intro. And once I say no, and Penifona a D Santron Cha Santron, they are leaving, they are exiting the system. And a Gen Z for na abano. Onye anadwen say or person or dually on their Captain Smart aka, the Minia Penny Hopeson aka, or person or go beyond their Captain Kayano, or go beyond their Hopeson Kayano. Na or de koto Mugabe didn't who say no, and there are some Hopeson name. Captain Kayano there be yes anete. Mugabe there no, what they are not two in one, and no nefa. Enti ama say na Ashanti region is gradually becoming difficult terrain for the NPP. But they haven't realized that, and they are not managing the party. If the NPP actually realized that they were losing Ashanti region, then can you from Santo Abama won to me?
TBS was at a power 97.9 FM. Captain Smart, Ewaha, Sansona Hopeson, Adorye, so Ewaha. Power specialist about hospital and faster, Emomo Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center, Safari Valley Eco Resort, Victory Garlic Mesa, Hebron Hills International School, Power specialist about hospital, Munina Macao, and a church, Edumedi, Eddie Ebrona S, Natural Mineral Water. Okay, Director for Special Duties, Movement for Change. Minia, Hopeson, Mwakwala.
Movement for change. It to be changing Ghana.
Thank you. And the Obana so open say, my member will see if fire a chief director on fire tenders in the back when you're there.
Yeah,
into where you're president.
So when you're ready,
where cafe.
You're chassis. Yeah, why you want to buy?
Number two, Mr. President,
President,
no to go. What is your
Obako Yamia Duma Saturday.
Oh,
business forum.
Yani atwapa.
What yes.
Namfisenka. Eastern come to offer if you. Mr. President.
Because I just coaching.
You know. Eastern and you
uncle to Abaco my melodina.
And then Thursday.
But a Thursday, it's Friday. Because they are in contact.
Oh, yeah, my melodina.
Church and
yeah, chill. Wouldn't him say me Baba worry? One granted permission anger. I knew you. Was in the banner or man of quine. A man uncle, Namin the noble call MPP, and I'm saying, if you're the politics. The fear your doss
Empress.
Ono or Tono, Miss Miami politics. I know, sister Sadia and what science. I know science, my. And Yamame, yet,
So also cried your mamma, dear Weeby.
What thing?
Says Atamos will be too quiet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, one day say, yeah, can you not?
Why are you more from how?
Yaki can you not?
So, who's a captain so swasment?
One day they cement, you have a prosecute a national cathedral. You have a friend. You took us was I ever come with him. You go swasment, as he said, you're to Tunano. Now that manager
as well, I have 42.5.
What's cement? Hey, Million, why are there? No, you saw the Gogoma Agrovo.
And not what
you have young father now, young society.
Oh, there be a secretary in the baby mission. We imagine something.
You go to 2 no, you go, you go to 2 yards.
I swimming pool. Young father, what do a man where I brought out?
They say, Ghana Fuji and Yadin. Yanko Poyadum. Na 2nd June do. Na Kelo Frata be PA special prosecutor who say Green.
Obeba.
What's it?
Obeba.
Wama or Monsumami?
Wama any day.
Or Monsumami? No cocofanaba.
Hopeson Adorye.
Miss what do Monsumami keke?
Young Quay.
No cocofanaba. Now, you see, baby, I'm a captain, the men fanfaho concerning our MPP party. No,
I say, what for him?
Baby, about baby. Come there, maybe a former, say, me come, may say, me movement for change. Movement for changing for so dear. Yeah, changing the and a changing number. Now changing a buyer, no. Who shed the way on your mashas, yena, effort. Yes, support, you encourage it. Yes, you are Muniro Muno,
changing effort.
Na Ghana and Sissan. Ghana Sissan, a Yamina Menason Faso. Once who be not some faso. Happy before more to a young piano, almost so bad, or who be not some faso. At Yasramu, let President Mahama stay focused, make sure, say, look at the call Easter or Moko. First president you call a year, so Moko and Amachi did no Mokosa, no Moko, Anamwa. And say, dear President Kouna Wokono, Woko Aqua dress business forum. One ne, ye can say, a dreadful business people are say, or Muya Takuns in the idea of Mufri Co and Crips in other areas. I don't know what to drink. We should tell you the vision of this administration. Euro Zebra every co. It also to make a canyon boom. Ama Yama air coso. These are some of the things we want to be seeing and be hearing, so that a bit encouraging. Amubianso so etimi ako pepepe. Captain Ninsamo Wokenan. Kakrabi na mede so. One we say MPP party nangasa no. Say no. A declining party. Bafom. Emre bia e bafom. Woo, emre bia e bafom. Me say I am a tactician and then I will engage them, make people more busy. Or money be bomb hunson. Or 28% no mon crosso. 28%, 2028.
I'm going to make cross 28.
Me na make catch record it down.
Hey, Hopeson.
My be down. August 2024, me so 39%.
Okay, yes.
And then me see 39%, but we will not cross 39%.
40, look at 40.
Adorye declare President Mahama the president-elect. Now you were outstanding 9 constituencies are MI. When you are 41 point something. 9 no be come home ye be no. Now 38.3. Now if you say me be sorry I me nyeska ho. Share me share nkom brutal. Eti adene de declare na declare eba. Na waka in 70 bebrenti I don't need to be repeating. The current state of MPP eya dia say party no enya kono egu eya yi. Look. Today something small happened. Now ohwe omu poster any idea. How can Oba Besia bet ne be ma betna what disrespect me na my na me show because I was Oba. Because can be I say ma kwa attack Oba. Look, What you also your about one people now we see me disrespect me. I will show you the bigger disrespect. Maybe the law of Moses in a when you slap me, I will slap you, and now make sure I say me slap you by a day. Next time, when you attempt to solve a slap me, what come here? Marry one casa. Marry no. Next time. Next time, one you attempt to solve a become yesterday. Me say I control the space when it comes to the politics. Never MPP ne ade. Omunti me. Eti baby omodun there. Me mahu say go anegu. Look, MPP every elections committee. Every election committee.
I was in 2016 169 seats. 2020 137 seats. Now what about 2024 no about 8 year. Every year 2016 war bana no more the total one. No more call 2024 or more 137. 2020 137. Now baby do 88. Now umunim the entire every abba for my baby.
Etina me say a declining party. Say one year 2028. 1 year no more cross of 60 seats in parliament. 60. 1 year among cross.
Hopeson.
Yeah, can say I'm say oh you're full of bitterness. Mo maniga me de me bitterness beka. Me can't so a bum. Hey, Mugabe, me say baby a me de o mo party na kwhye no ho. It will take the grace of God.
What do you question baby?
Me say what you hwe 3 cycles of elections. Omo win be da.
Captain, Hopeson can't say that is you.
Captain or no trust me. What trust me?
What people Japan what do you question baby?
Hey, be so microphobia microphone cause so mu free Ethiopia den akofa bi free Benin ni ni mo emkwesi aga chebia muzie ni na emkwesi aga
ye tikru o kofa konfoso me yankoma de mo a ye de ne kwato cantonment akwa konfoso me yankoma de mo a ye de to cantonment
Mugabe every na me TV so ana o mo hia
bibia
o mo ye yankoma de atwemi ababatum na o mo aye ne o mo be ye nyina
amfa
o mo ya na nsuo o mo se akwa we dabi
amfa
yanko peri enforcement
ne ko Ethiopia
omo Ethiopia bon na leti ho ya de no ala ezo ba ko reinforcement akofa Benin bo abega ho
Addis Ababa
me hwe saadi we ya mo ko benyina me ka kire mo o mo se so mo timi de me to ho 4 pm na 5 pm mo buhye ni nyina wubro mo pe me say mo nso sidi da
o mia o mo
nso sidi because look me maka ye buhye ye ni ewu nso a wontimi ni ewu se me kokko chini pase na me hye da kuna wa hwe a meko naked sa na wontimi enkume eti you should get it right munia no mo pese ordinance a aduro do ye say oba be pa hope tia asa cha me 14 days obendante obebobo any ade me kan wo ha sei mutia buntie die
so mo pese omunia ne nante a
enu an say hope say pa cho
na omunia ben na when you ready so be body
ni omunia na omo say nkonko bubu mi wo no a me ye which any say ara me two man say Allah na je ke crowd me say edro bia ni wiase ebe mananante edro ebe mananante ni say Hopeson ni enkana ye be ye wo no yes sorry fache me man 14 days from that day obetima ko Accra Stadium akwa bobo
samo ho
Yankopon ensa da obi aso Mugabe utie Yankopon ensa da so Yankopon ensa da so Yankopon ensa da obi aso akoma no e na direct how Yankopon protection be kese amon
Hopeson Yomra a year removal of a year Chief Justice no ma Captain Embo a year on farming Rasa Gumbinum na yenhwe a year global info analysts one more Sovia Omaye, and no funding, so Omaho, the Ababa Trabontino. Yes, is it the captain? For me, Eshimo, 52% of Ghanaians say. Chief Justice.
Me pay global info analytics for survey. Me woman there.
Okay, young boy.
June 28, 2018. For immediate release, President Akufo-Addo removes EC chair and head 2 deputies from office. The President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has on Thursday, 28 June 2018, removed from office the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Mrs. Charlotte Osei, and her 2 deputies, Mr. Amadou Sule and Miss Georgina Opoku Amankwa, with immediate effect. Paragraph 2. This was after the committee set up by the Chief Justice, Justice Sufaya Akufu. Underline Justice Sufaya Akufu.
Now retired.
Pursuant to Article 1464 of the Constitution, to investigate separate complaints brought against the 3 persons by Ghanaian citizens, recommended their removal from office. The committee recommended their removal. Underline the committee. The committee recommended their removal on the basis of stated misbehavior and incompetence. Misbehavior and incompetence. Underline misbehavior and incompetence. Pursuant to Article 1461 of the Constitution, the provisions of Article 1469 of the Constitution require the President of the Republic to act in accordance with the recommendations of the committee. President Akufo-Addo has directed the 3 persons to hand over their respective schedules to the Director for Human Resource and General Services of the Electoral Commission and thank them for their services to the nation. This was June. This was signed by Mustafa Hamid, PhD, Minister for Information and Presidential Spokesperson. Mahama Che Wachese Tokunu Dato, the Chief Justice.
Was on 1 day.
Wache. She's a fine woman, a mother, an auntie, and whatever. But the reality of the matter is that, number 1, you say a misbehavior and incompetence.
The what in
there be a way the Pam Charlotte say misbehavior. Charlotte say Charlotte say a misbehavior
towards who?
And Charlotte say you're incompetent. Okay. 1. Then Tina Akufo-Addo na nkasa time. We initiative processes so you talk on ready.
So we didn't start today.
No! Let them come and deny. Nana Addo tia bemuno. People petitioned him to investigate the Chief Justice and remove her from office. John Ache na me ono atada ya na oye metomom. Chief Justice Baye no okose a serious constitutional blunder. Menya lawyer. But she caused a serious constitutional blunder. And a lawyer phone bia. Woman say mamena cause blunder, but say woman hwe yi nso a ebema judiciary nanim egu asemo no. Etisim so mu defend. Say lawyers no ka say no mu nim de no. No mu nim say de mamena ye ne nye. But now for the image of the judiciary in totality,
we are quiet.
As I say, we defend it. Na enyonyam kakra na aka no.
De see.
De see ye ne say. Ocheche parliament ensagu nachi. Na adwin so obebo bag bi no ye speaker ni buka.
Oh, Kwambeso.
Oh, that's why I want him to Supreme Court. So on one at him. Adorye church at Chikata. You see, professional misconduct and professional misbehavior. Dangerous. She thought, sir, the MPP will win. But let me say this today. If the MPP had won, come be within 2 months.
Achieve that.
She's aware. That is why she wrote to the president requesting petitions, because no person who said, "They know what it is." MPP for be try about him. Sakufa do say you know na Muhammad Jina so MPP dey na no Jina so na say a petitions for. That is why she wrote to the president of her copies.
Captain Smart.
It's now onim or hint no. Or TTB. Dent na eno dey na do amana copy.
The first one.
Yes, I didn't see amana copy. Na nya obeyi no. But so ye na kadebesi na say na maame no sebe onim na djuma.
And at the same time obi aka na nya obeyi no na no so recommend some judges be say for monko.
They be sending na djuma no
Supreme Court.
And the constitutional right.
So I recommend you.
Yeah, the constitutional right. Or what's that powers? Ti yenya mpamo ne de. Say ti heya wonko breaki. So what me fra wo yere ne monko mo phone so.
This me wie.
Just we. So what's that to me no?
Just watch it, Muhammad.
Oh, watch it. Watch out. You don't watch it. SSA by now, easy boss quarter da.
You are resetting.
Because watch this. We are Chief Justice, sir. When I was supervising all the judges in this country,
the courts,
and the courts in this country.
Yeah.
Adia baku ebetimi ama on my way aboto elections. To say the election petition ebeto anima. Any kwan say we ye wo ho to say ajiman. Wabra won ye adwuma XYZ. Esesa we make sure say judge na or sitting on it no. Say oye de enyem pa be fetch no wa correct. And an election who presidential petition yemfa nko high court. Yemfa nko appeals court. Ye tam straight in Supreme Court. Parliament who asembia no you can go high court. And then you sit there. Now why are they? What's a parliament a goofy? Really? Wabra constitution not share the independence of each of the three arms of government.
Chiche bag bin
sagu nechi. Obo bag bin fi. And then the MPs now go parliament. What to the phobia na untie? I am reliably informed that at a point one time, the then president called her and told her to stay away from the issues.
Okay.
Yes. Stay away from the issues because don't forget, say, Nanado or a lawyer, Yamfa Bibian Tunche. Or a lawyer. Number two, a lawyer for now do more call Supreme Court to say lawyer Dennis Num, Yoni Kolendi Num, Nadam Fopa Okujato, uncle, dear friend say, respectable lawyer Sam Okujato. These are lawyers. I mean, when we are lawyers, you think Nanado will not take advice from them?
Yeah, of course.
He did. And they told Nanado in plain language that, Chief Obano, waiting. And untino, a branch no petition, the first petition I am for you Akufa retirement. No, yet no Jubilee House. Hey. Chief, as a man, I can't Krumasa.
Your petition first one.
First one, no, yet no Jubilee House. I don't hear that the man transfer. So, Obi, I see in the direction I like to yes, I transfer. No,
a branch no.
Oh, okay. And then, of course, we didn't say a president didn't see from Nanado didn't see from. no catch us baby a pia or mine kono mammy what your mine ko share aminem at your uni ebeba mammy anti body language one obia betimi atena program bi asena body language ni ade
ya no mama videos ni bi
but shede na mahama gina ho kan state of the nations address look at how she behaved as had been born the president of the land really even J. Kufuor behaved even J. Kufuor he had a diplomatic body posture right Nana Credo Wajman Rollins, evergreen.
Body language, Akasa.
Body language is dangerous than anything in this world. What will say? We need
action speaks
louder than words.
But now you more different.
Oh, please. What's happening now? Okay.
We didn't tell
Yeah. Na yeah. Pese.
Mama video no.
Yeah, told you I was say China near rap.
Your video na ready. I'm fan too.
Yeah, can you say China near rap? Hey, that's what okay. Me
try video.
Okay.
Call it for afenyo production team ada.
Ebeden afenyo indefende. Because ono ne pia asem ne koye. Ba me
video na ready.
Fawie.
Certain individuals in government to push for the removal of the Chief Justice. The judiciary should not be seen as part of the partisan political system in our country. All we need is to have an impartial judiciary to dispense justice. What is happening is unacceptable, and it's clear that the NDC government wants to infiltrate the judiciary and make it partisan. But my advice to all judges in the country: stand together. Let not somebody create an impression of one of you and think that by dislodging one of you, you will be the next. The next day, you would also be the next. So judges in the country must stand together. The judiciary must stand as one body and make a full statement to condemn this act.
Captain. Very dangerous.
Oye no yetete ho sa wo krum ha sa and the bag been di nyansa e bo Ghana ho ban. Look, let me tell you, as there na course with Supreme Court no, it was a very fertile grounds for a chaotic whatever to have happened in this country. Saturday na course with Supreme Court no, chichire parliament in sebu na chi or yet the open one. It was a fertile grounds for a military takeover.
Wow.
I'm telling you, because by that time, the Chief Justice threw away our constitution and made rubbish out of it, thinking that Nana Nebuchadnezzar and appointed. No,
is it not too harsh?
No, she rubbished our constitution, okay. Not her. Hey, your boy can't go to that level. Fantastic. With a woman.
Fantastic.
She rubbished our constitution, and whatever thereof are no womb. Talking about the independence of the three arms of government. And I said, say, into the man anado. Obi petition is a pamamino. Because lawyer from penny for what memo had to nanado for say, we dear a blunder.
At the time.
Yes. And what happened? They come by in and say, you see, and then, and see, also politics, sometimes timing is also key.
Yeah.
And
timing was not good.
MPP penny for
that time.
And one more train so, and they are there. And now, me, I will never be surprised that the MPP lawyers, they are happy St. John Mahama being Chief Justice.
Very well.
And 62%. 52%. See, you know, it's
52% in
it's 52% now. Info analytics for say, Yemfanyi Tokunu. It's Opa see Yentinsi Ashanti region and crying any voter will be because of NDC stronghold. Yentinsi Ashanti region. na wo de bisa chief justice on kwa na manenko ne wo ka se on kwa na wateke manenko no we so ateke na hwe nipa dodo obenya wo bisa nipa 10 bi obenya 9
to on kwa na wontra
waya me ka to se wache okọ oh say we okọ no owie we ya onyi jemensa
bossman so ya
say the two ko ye no e ka Charlotte ho no two enkohwe me no kafra yama opposition wo mem ha wo ho amema odin bi na hwe wo mo ho di utumi first one ayo panin Kodwo Afarijan
man of integrity
oya bunu ni enti nadwene no ebunu wo mu emu do
so pon paper
say wo hwe Kodwo Afarijan Patron one appointing no easy boss. And your Rollins. Very good. Kufaba no Afarijan edi. Dentra. Fantastic. Kodwo Afarijan edi ono say oye Ghana ni no na me wo tumi sam ye easy boss akaka bensam na denden no eto nchen. Onya ne bi ye bottle back no obogu so. Na nyame ye na adom na se ne saka ne matches na onya ne cigar ne to so a. Ghana nko na odwen ono obi adi asem. It's we NDC near or say do not come to my house. I don't want anybody to come to my house. If I have not invited you to my office and you are a politician, do not come to my house, my office. When I need you as a politician, we will call a general meeting, we will all meet. Kodwo Afarijan, ye EC boss Rollins time. Or ye EC boss Kufuor time. Or ye EC boss Professor Mills time. Or your easy boss at the Mahama time until Oko retirement. Anti-president yenya womo ewo Ghana ha ewo Fourth Republic no emu nan sanye se na Oko retirement me gidi yesa nka Kodwo Afarijan that ko and Ghana ni bi enya Afarijan ho asem ankada ono ni nipa ma yete ase say elections are won at the polling station, not EC head office. Hopeson police training college. Elections are won at the polling center. Number 2, Mami Georgina Theodora Wood, Chief Justice, who appointed President Kufuor appointed Georgina Wood. Mills by no, I didn't know Mills, you know. How much when you? I didn't know Mills when you Georgina Wood. Because a Jumana Georgina Wood here, maybe Mamma, Okoton fear, no catch us will be in City Kunu Dross, will be in City Kunu Single to be. We could not know who do fear no yin entirely go as Chief Justice. Or Bonne Bra will fear to say, Mamma, or yet ma. Odini Wunia from Kufuor time, I do Professor Mills. Mills by and my mini Dini Wuni sa besiege on Mahama time. Obi ante no wasem ko sisi ankofo bi di asem be hye no konse yese wakota asase wo isle go meanwhile na enyo no anti George na wood bi ayo no meanwhile na enyo no adentina Mahama ampam
kwasina na adwuma so
adentina Mills ampam
na adwuma so
adentina Kufuor ampam
na adwuma so
nti dent na yepa maame we
adwuma so
bam
Hopeson bonim
tisimai
easy dey or the far way maame fanfa na mintinsi maame dey so. Look, this is the time. Ya tuaba. Na ya declare Emma. Na asat now. Parliament. Aya juma won the 4th month mu. Na a constituency. Yentimi and declare. And I say Antuaba no, ya tuaba no. That's so yentimi declare. Eti ni MP ewo parliament or representative woman. Is it not incompetent? Is it not? Chese, and non backgrounds for the remover.
They declare the winner. Now we go to office. Now we say Masa overturn the decision.
Emrano so sontisa. Emrani say so declare we are. You better than and you support. Adentina Mukoye, Musakoye recollection. Aye, look, we are MPP for so Mukita scan copy. And yet, original idea scanning. It's original way. Who be some almost ya you. I mean, just what do you want? Oh, yeah, that's yes. Eti
dollar man 7 countries 7 why she studio her. Wow, Alaji cannot tell go.
Alaji, yeah. Agent to her. No, maybe oh, why we are now we say a gravy better. And yet is a piece
dollar man.
So, Netero, I think profanity. Look, share MPP. Amma says, you know, you are politicizing all our institutions. Who said Drew baby? Yes, Papa. Look, Charlotte Windsor. Charlotte was saying, ne petition. Munya big guy. Oh,
Obiwa.
Nipana, oh yeah, you know. Moten and Ka Cocosi said, ye in free ho.
No, Nipacon.
Jubilee House organized that petition because it was an agenda. Say, look, Charlotte was saying must go. It was an agenda.
Captain Nipan.
Oh, some name.
They say
Jubilee House one.
They wrote the petition.
One quiet the 10 weekend hotel.
They wrote the petition there
because they knew what they were going to do in 2020, and they were afraid that if Jane, Charlotte Bekoso, I'm trying to fair. Because the first win, Madam will say, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission on 30th June 2015 assumed the office as article blah 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 of the Ghana Reinsurance, a public company, contrary to Article 444 of the 1992 Constitution. When the issue was raised, the PRO of the Ghana RE confirmed that she only signed on December 5th, 2015. Shadini you what say wakoye ade no ewo 2015 nankasa no ba ye June na mu no no dimirika no science. This means that whilst holding office as the chair of the commission, she was still a board member of the Ghana Reinsurance. Oh, come on. The main way you know say your board didn't so be your EC chairperson no. Na Charlotte say or your board member. Or your board member. The response of the man, Charlotte say no Troy or say Ghana Reinsurance is a limited liability company with shares held by the government of Ghana. It's not a Ghana buying Ejuma.
Wow.
A non-executive director position is not a public office.
What's the tea?
The woman is a lawyer. This is what Charlotte wrote. In the context of Article 444, which my esteemed counsel should well know. Why? Why do you do this?
And see, you can say, Jameса, Nenshisha, any other. Yes, yes. Nenshisha, just say, or the Abamunian, dear, Bedia, the word incorporate is a show. Say, Yatua Baby, na asat now, Yentiminia. Wasan Abubu Emraso. I don't know if I under behavior, said then I don't know. Jameса. Say, ya declare will be incompetent. Ya declare the Panavi. Share Dobico Vijay. Say, anything for that more money and yet, dear. And Comuji finish. And Comuji finish. So, yeah, can't say, Mia Minia, Madame for Army Penasempa, Okanque Centra. Aha. One who said there's a cocoyano, and this is so a cocodane. At that praises, I just say, one would done, another prayer, a honomo, share a quetia, and in the Kaikahu, Nijina, Yachamu, and Yatitusa, just like that. Say, what politicizes the institutions are? Do you think, say, Nippon over Banana or Nova Trans in Financial Open to us, Nana, open to us. So, it is an unwalk. What do I offer a video buffy?
Once in a buy house.
And you once have a go as I didn't once have a big has a baby. What now, dear Hidia Naba? So, look,
so the other idea by one of them was
one didn't once another. A Kufado Parky court. Nasi, you see, See also omu Ghana say no omu ye hypocrite. See also
omu ya before.
Omu ye hypocrite.
Some of them.
Some omu ya before.
Why na say what you imagine?
Bra ye bra. 30 seconds. Bra ye bra nyina no. Eye Christian Council.
Number 1.
Any CSUs no. And ama ye bre. Na ka Charlotte say
You defending no.
Hwe. Ma men kan ade we na to so hwe. Claim 3. The NTS ye Charlotte say di number 3 no tie. Tie brofo na on tro no. Ade we na tro Jubilee House no. Office na proposal akotena mu no. E hwa na on tro letter no. E hwa na on tro petition we. Sa ba bia proposal akotena ye no. Sa dan na mu no on tro petition we.
Mami he.
Or say, following her appointment as EC chair, Mrs. Charlotte compromised the independence and the neutrality of the commission by arranging for a 2015 V8 Land Cruiser with registration number WR2291-15 from the office of the president for use as official vehicle without going through the procurement process. Adiano Ofafi office of the president. Instead, also go through procurement. What must Charlotte say? Your bony dino. Naka ni ho amami no yusu. Jomama nominati Charlotte say no. Okacha nse sika ni ho aye de toka amono ma ma otenam. Etima me ka ni ho. Sabe
the pool mu dia ma.
Eti Charlotte say no de ono ane ka na ekwa adwuma. Until such chief of staff Honorable Julius Debra Woboni pedin June 2015. When time Oma Charlotte was an official vehicle. Do you know when she was given an official vehicle? Yaboni din 15th June 2015. July Charlotte Nyaka. August Charlotte Nyaga. September Charlotte Ny official car. October Charlotte Ny official car. November 12th. After 5 months. And Oma Charlotte say an official car. Say onjim fanya adwuma.
And they say and go through procurement.
Dabi we yentro. Enta me ka tro say be office na proposal ateno.
Hono motana se twa.
So dan ni mu no mtro be nka say proposal na tro.
Ba ho sa dan no.
Sa dan ni mu sa office ni mu no mo draft letter we. And o mo quote card number. Sa car we 2015 car we. And ho ba asema time and 2016 MPP won election 2017 no. Soldier for no kwache car we. Enti car na ye de to Charlotte say so say wakofa car free presidency atnemu no sa car na nya Charlotte senate etiwe almost WR2291-15 and Charlotte say ekofa ama ye de man no office of the president the president ma obi ade say jika na fa koye adwuma wo say onkofa procurement tie and Charlotte say ka kire na ado say hey guy kana yede maame no the number nye WR2291-15 and when the man Charlotte removal no e cheye no because they realized that you try wrong meat maame no say kana otim no the number enye sa so they sent some national security operatives to tete Charlotte say and take pictures and videos of the cars to Charlotte say be kaya 2018 February, they called her and said they had wanted to change, for security reasons, they had wanted to change her car numbers.
They had
wanted to change her car numbers.
That happened.
Happened because she thought that she told the president. Said the lawyer response. Say Mrs. Osei does not use a vehicle with the said registration number WR2291-15. Following her appointment as chairperson, the office of the chief of staff allocated Mrs. Charlotte Osei a vehicle. This is certainly not a new practice in Ghana's public service. Indeed, the office of the chief of staff provided and continues to provide vehicles for many government institutions and appointees. Patro Jemensa cannot even one man. So can we say that Nanado Amajin Mensa car Any deputies the cast won use unti. Ye bejina so na dey di ana.
Abai the ball teaching.
The political posture of the chairperson. Say the brofo we need we to kan won di Charlotte Edi.
Posture. The
political posture of the chairperson prior to the conduct of the 2016 general elections nearly pushed Ghana to the precipice. But for the action of technical and competent staff of the commission, how? How? She could have plunged the country into a civil war. Really?
Compared to James Adorye.
Really?
Charlotte say.
And indeed, we lived in this country in the Bronga-Hafu region. 8 innocent Ghanaians were shot and killed. It was just one constituency. Nobody saw, say, and no, it was plunging this country into precipice.
Very wicked people.
Post Abeya. When did the entire trust claim for? When did claim for? Once I Charlotte say, as a sign, easy logo, no, because that time, no, na encrophobia acquire them. Electoral Commission logo na no. Baby, I know what print to a letterhead, no. I don't know. Can I say that? Let me say it. No, back what print be with all the security features. That time they were in opposition, and they were using the letterheads, writing letters on behalf of the Electoral Commission. Charlotte Osei got wind of it and said that no way, we got to change the letterhead.
That's right.
That is the reason why Charlotte Osei changed the letterhead of the Electoral Commission.
To Yamremuno. But
I'm not sure. She's so a fine, refined lady. When I met her at Cape Coast, Captain, I know you defended me, but the powers that be did not listen. Hey, Anna Obeka say we or you subrofobi or say we did it. I like it and we love it. I think she said something like that. It's letters and for person one day easy logo dadano no and
we saw it, we liked
it and we love it. Something like that. It's Emma and Crawford plan them. Do you know that if indeed Charlotte Osei now on pese MPP Baba Power 2016 time now elections the started said figures nobody now Kokacho say one system no Crawford hacking
and then got to fufu
there be way to fufu say ya hacking system enti no osre say both parties ni nyina no wo momra na yempe IT specialist no muntimi mehwe system no mai Charlotte Osei could have done that. So by the time now why by yourself figures neighbor no, if indeed she had wanted the NDC to maintain power, go bet me yes sir. But what did she do? On one at whole county here, be declare another winner. Why do you lie? Such a lie. One can say reasons we Charlotte Osei, without recourse to the commission, engage the services of lawyers. Sorry at law. So lawyer, sorry. Sorry, assembly without going through the procurement process. This service engagement goes contrary to Public Procurement Act. As at now, there's no formal contractual agreement between the commission and the solicitors. You think lawyer, sorry, Sebi, excuse my French, is so dumb and inept to the level say, sorry, easy a contract now, there will not be any contractual agreement. You think lawyer Teddy Sorry will sit down and then a lawyer of his caliber and see that. In any case, Jayku for time I went in power 2001. What did he say? Or repeat Buzia's statement because say the constitution is not a fetish. Why? Because any pay ye here cast am post for I was say uncle for parliament in Timapeka na Pedro. My Pedro number 504. Emane man. Say Teddy Sorry. Why ye adwuma ama easier? Adwuma na oye no na ye ne kwanso ana say na adwuma na nye ne kwanso. Why then do you based on this? Say wo pam sorry. Beside lawyer Teddy, sorry. After some MPP winning elections, from 2017, Papa Ninya Hoto is in there. At a point, no, let me say it. Okay? Oko voter region could be case because you couldn't come. Obi onim Teddy, sorry, number be an friends and men that make us with TV. So says here. Oko di asem, oko voter region or bank line, can you couldn't come. There were several attempts on his life, but he remained steadfast. Listen, we are building a country, we are not building a political party. And if we are doing the wrong thing, get away. But shall I say, missing the reasons now, one casa brofuna muchoye, ewo dina office na a proposal aquat name, I want to draft room 20. I want to draft this other way. Claim 6. The commission signed a contract with Supertech Limited, STL, on the premise that the voters registration exercise was going to be electoral area based. Now, voters registration exercise and the electoral area based near the Can I find your markings move away from Winneba? No, I can't say. I can't show me the voter regime. There's a one transfer of voter. Very well.
Well,
when you me person captain Kasa, my bano a year on Kasa. So, yeah, Mammy came, although as a host, you know, I will not find Kasa.
Upon assumption of office as the chairperson of the commission, Mrs. Charlotte said unilaterally abrogated the said contract. Or said the commission signed a contract. The commission signed a contract with STL. After Mrs. Charlotte say unilaterally abrogated the said contract without recourse to the same commission that approved the earlier commission. If indeed you sacked her and her two deputies, why not no more fighting?
Same people.
Ain't the same people?
Yeah. So
how did she unilaterally abrogated that contract? Listen to the rubbish they wrote under. Listen to the rubbish. She single-handedly renegotiated the contract. She single-handedly. Oh, that's what I mean. She single-handedly renegotiated the contract with the vendor without involvement of the members of the commission, not even the deputies. How? Meanwhile, when the deputies were contacted, Mami Amankwa, she said that she was the one who ushered those people back into the room. When my dear Charlotte was saying, now Mami Kennedy, she then awarded the contract to the tune of $21,999,525 without going through the tender, contrary to the procurement, Public Procurement Act. Watch this. Contract now Charlotte was $49 million. Charlotte was a contract no beton, it was $49 million. As a bow, during Ghana, by that time, no, na me MPP adwuma. But enun kwade me can be my Charlotte because I had documents from Adorye. Kata we answer the come Akufado. I saw it.
From reliable source.
$49 million no say no. Adwuma na mo be ye no. Then I'm charging $49 million. Then there be. Entino, Mama Yante Sona Ghana Nyamfaswa Kakra. She renegotiated from $49 million to $21 million. And then you sack her because we're reducing costs. Hey.
Was save $28 million.
Or saving Ghana, Charlotte was saving Ghana $28 million. What's my permanent as a result? Say, one more mining is or mining for $28 million. Nanka, as I said, come $49 million in now. Nanka Ghana for the year Piasa Akano. Wabra Charlotte was realized that no, you Piasa Sikana, and ye, and no reduce your renegotiating yet the bar 2020. Ukwa say moment to be the chairperson awarded this contract without seeking approval from the commission. don't know man can say contract no sign here no. Now we any board in chair for front. Dada no. Moment to me and come because they knew said Dada no was 49, not about 21. You sacked her.
Based on this.
Based on this.
Very well, Madam say Captain Smart live on TVS was and also on Power 97.9 FM. Power specialist about hospital. Yeah, for nature, mame, Adorye ya na suyo hepatitis B, NC, netete a blood sugar na a blood a pressure or sebra. Na suyo na onhwe ena nneema ntimi ko yi emfama obebon homodia hwew kama kumase ye wo eye putu ja continence kwantempo so ye ne Jezbo filling station ena edi enhwe nimu sanso ena enkrahayo poku ase CP kwantempo so takrade ye wanaji estate ye be anaji MA primary school no fe 0244544422 0244544422 Safari Valley Eco Resort omo wo dawo in the eastern region was sebra wildlife experience you do yaso ye wa kama the hotel on so no obowura ho a bibia e kama enuane local and continental dishes no ye seven nyina bi ewo aso ye ho ye wo dawo ewo eastern region honeymoon enaja waware awie upe ba bia kwa akodi ana akọ birthday celebrations na adi nyina no wodi wani kire wa wani beji wo ye papa from 0596914394 0596914394 ofa ye beji so Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center Sebra akwakofa medical capsules aba wonya bi na aboba obo bemo itime buo ni padua no ma blood circulation moja itime di ni padua ni mafrisa ni ye papa foni ekire ye branches awudo ni nyina bi ye nonu ubenya bi ewaso ho prostate netete wo menu abe sexual weakness male and female infertility hypertension diabetes sciatica typhoid fever malaria ana dental problems foni nyina akoda wo mo dental barrier wo mo ho omni PlayStation di hwe ni mu wo AESL building inside the Ghana Highway Authority yard wa crime ministry eje kojo oni school for the deaf ni di hwe ni mu kumasa ni makokobe nso no obi hu mo ewo ho 0244 068447 0244 068447 ofra Medimosis ebeje so na bibia so etimi akonkai kama ediamao Hebron Hills International School say excel and shine your media evidence one good for nature ho S natural mineral water no na di AD ye eastay also for nature mekom shop bia obinya biato Victory garlic mesa and emote doctor nka for nature na so ye na herbal shops and pharmaceutical shops no uru bia ma obenya ni no ni bi ato Victory garlic mesa no wonya bi no ma eboa busi immune system no emeni padua no so ejina na so eye brane. Captain, my more 2 minutes now wrap up on that.
Finally, on Charlotte say.
Very well.
Almost I show say, apart from say, only lawyer Teddy sorry at law, I negotiations or renegotiate after so on I negotiations or renegotiate and this is what happens. Charlotte say a lawyer or call East no who said there be cases in no my no bope. Oh my cases in a bope and a Charlotte said there be me a lawyer me kwa court could yasem who file a case I was Supreme Court case no ne boarding and the entire case be based on its complexity, the complexity of each of the case at the court na case in econo it is case I want to call ABR obi the EC echo high court no more than flat rate one more the flat rate at the atoho na the omo ye nyina say the Supreme Court the national and one editorial appeals and one editorial high court and one editorial district court and one editorial circuit court national to say how charges are a charge our high court no yes sir na charge ho. So what I did and say there was a meeting I think if I remember correctly that meeting was in September 2015. Yes, I remember that meeting was in September 2015 September and a Charlotte Frey the two deputies no catch them say Sadi we are moye a criminal because all the case you call high court ne bono was wrong a chain circuit court into here then a makape sikano into here nyanisa into momayam pe lawyer for because that time that is the car in fear 9 and a lawyer for car and I want the EC to come and deny this till today sa can I better home fear 9 na Charlotte was ever inherited, and because Kojo Afrajan so catch say no, the processes through which when they hide the services of some lawyers, no, and more you them to be all approving to Kojo Afrajan. Wow, it is a kind of beda. Charlotte by no say Sadia winter na makada ho and fear nine. Enti mon frère lawyer sorry mra lawyers ye pese ye no ye adwuma no fofo won we di kan be ye adwuma no said o musi ye adwuma no e ma isi ne boka emfaso ne so enti wo de ye no wotena se timi Charlotte mi yi mi ho afirim eno no ye deputies na adwuma ti ne wo mon kotena se na mon agree 15 September 2015 I think it was in September 2015. No money na tena no more agree say ni but it's the case echo Supreme Court na board into the ekwa ni yetua. First so ni yetwa sika to so court one court ni ya tamane ya diamond. Say ebia that ye be court. Ebia that ye be court. Ye di tuaka. And then you sanction Charlotte say based on this. Today Jane Mensah is sitting down when we have lost 8 people. That's number 1. Number 2. 5. And then you declare results at police station. Really? You declare results at police station. Really? Oh, there be. Say. Oh,
Captain. Madasi. I mean, Hopeson so. Now, Hopeson over to us or now the member cause civil aviation. In some air acting now so acting. Say free more pariaquara. Go about 70% of them when if you more party, I know I have this minister. Paco a civil airport when why you do more airport open. Penny is so acting. Your man is so acting. I will free or memoir 2 weeks in here on court office and Koyajuma. Yes. Obetima checks is here. And civil aviation. 2 weeks in his own acting. MPP Nina or acting. 2 weeks in you see your office. What in a bridge.
Dr. Callisto is what to go.
Ebia no monte into Munti. Ebia now no bujinos that branson to your Munti.
And the Mon Cancho.
That area was very strategic.
Then you say in Penifonu be 80. Mon Cancho.
Some fire or money.
One say,
if you must office, I buy now, I change into what's so more money than I do buy it. Or money than I do exit.
These are some of the things come myself. Once a President Mahama Shasi. Now we Kofi. Na MPP fusion anamebwa at a point na president okay odi ankrophobia ohonuma yenja omo honum kakra one airport Ghana airport company ho ana Ghana civil aviation so honum minerals commission FDA ni ne kakika ewo honum ani na no ani nansa wohwe social media no so a MPP for na sa adenti na Mahama ja omo ho adenti no ompam omo na nkrofo no kra na o maka ho no kra o mu ye traitors
e kra se ne wo ma yapam
MPP for na se o mo nti ase se o mo nkrofo no wo mo da so eti ho no
ase ni men
enti mo twa die mbiem se ya appoint o se wo de act
2 weeks
na ye nhwe na 2 weeks won ko office how won say sa yi elu presence suspicion ni ade nyina sa nipa na wo acting senko ye proactive nka sebo no ewu wo ha because what that you would we are in charge of
MPP
come and speak you are in charge
we are MPP ni
answer na elu prebia betu afri ba bia aba no before say betu no ni ama clearance wa hanza wonya clearance a wontimi ntu
why adwuma ho paint na me to ho ma
yes wonya clearance a wontimi ntu wontu na mu wiem no aka say oba be clearance except emergencies. Say ebia kele mu twam akọ ye kan say Cote d'Ivoire and wanya emergency immediately no they will communicate and say ye pese ye by force landing ewa ha say na ye hwe 1-2 bi ansa ya sako eno no wo honom na answer na wo betu afri Amsterdam no ya ye bibia wi number 2 answer na flight bia betu no wo ye check-in no wie ya ye ka can say door 2 mu na no manifest through Ghana de dada eti yedim obia what flight no mu awoba answer na flight no betu afri say New York say Amsterdam no da Ghana civil aviation no manya na security agencies ni sa akeka ye can say NIB national security obia hu eti omunim hwan na te flight no mu a woba a thought that answer of say, oh, Obiabaya, who near ya, Naya Mr. Kakra. So, Chief
of Staff Mutia, Mama, money call.
I saw more money call him. Sadio Madina, I will honum. Anna, you see, a bind is say, near the Okohonum, and that's why I care for him. Obetra Honor or my training for what is when Nimbra who said Ubihunu, not 4 years in answer. Not 4 years in answer. Because Omono got 2 or more honum. Or more maybe near money swincho. The custom will not come and tell you, say, Sadio. The immigration will not tell you. The AFSEC for they will not tell you. Any near Kaika Hunina, who wants an and the Musa. Look, think about this. Yawo Chrome has say. Young Crawford Lebanese for the Indian for ne or Momika home more big time businesses was in. One who said, Omudu Musika Kobaka, Afa Bankada. What will be that? Coco check it, Bisa Bank of Ghana. Me say. I knew what they will.
I guess I'll come on there. This is CBM.
Me so Mike and Emma.
Me say.
Into the act and what's up?
Some Crawford no. Our more big business to Hana or Mumfree has it. Lebanese for the Indians, Hawaii, Pakistan for the some Crawford the South Africans in the Gaga. That Ben who say, or Muya ya, or Musika or Mudiko Mukrumu, Alpha Bank of Ghana. How do you send echo? You send out what they call God report and the best thing is say, Obedegre. Oh, maybe 2 million cedis. $2 million and they come crew. Nanka custom for no, I calculate Nanka what we are or tax also near amount a whole receipt. Nanka Odiko, and yes, anity. And so me say and Tessa or hot.
I Juma Hopper, what do you or more
Barbequa? They go to the aviation in Penivonibi. I am saying this here today. What? Now, Omaka Koko, your money now. Me say be fast can no akoboko. Some da kwakọ to alupe no mo ko.
Obse we are aware say last year 2024 we nse mienu ebisi ye. Ema pilot ni crew omo ba ye no. Omo be die ema de chin ye no. Omo fa wi foforo ekoi. Ama sa 2 aircraft ne da so si Ghana ha ebisi ene. Ti die no mo de ba ye. We nse no e da so si Ghana ha e ye den.
And then you see, look, a year eba all the time. Obi ohono or Nisika, and Wachata, and also over. Or no doesn't mean say, Ebia, or Sika Guman, I say, or Boni Guman, I say, Bibisa. The partner won't Nisika and Wachata, and also. Sorry, General. Promati, young funny say, me and my brother Ibrahim Mahama, or the private jet, or decided to see as I may call London. No day, or no any private jet, one of a commercial flight. No, that's what's at the bar. As I say, or you super private jet into Nabi Woman. No, so on yet, na ansana a cargo and I say Bibia Bebano. Now, or Munim, Swiss port to 4, Edim, near Macra, ever fright in my elbow.
It to be
Makakesa, especially on the cargo, Mudru has here, or Moya duty, and pass it through Senator Mapot, or Moya the Pepe no. What Muya inspection in the Kakam.
What's this? So,
Netano. It is Sadio we are Ecosuina, and so because, oh, but who said private jet to be a babisi? Eti, a yesicadi cocaine woman. Now we would not bontain, uncle. No, I could say, hey, who's a private jet to be a cocaine, yes, suspect, say, a cocaine, and a woman. I mean, how can you talk like this? Sadly, now, in terms for you, minority for year, do you know the consequences? I may no one ever suffer. Now, say the whole world, any Eddie Garnetti, say, hey, you say, aha, a center or mudi cocaine for pa. At you took kindness, would drew Heathrow, would drew JFK, would drew Skipo, and I say, Hifa. A ho and I will be just say, the harm. Asa reckless statement, you know. Akoso. Now, near your woman is a. And Tim Ford, you took my hand. Kono Bongo di Lime. Were a member of parliament, you have a diplomatic passport. A two airport to Honoma, you were diplomatic lane. Only more than 5 minutes. Una walk on. Last year, Joe, you need a scan in a photo number which I found Santos, who I take away. Now, na wo ordinary passenger na okwa dimu no hey she me say what those people na wo hear ya ho wo ye dwe yankasa wo timi cross immigration bibia wo kokodu wo ho ade asaba betwe ne de waba ye de waba tire ho no me say you mpaboa me say wo be sand ye yafifa ho aye various test answer wo get a hand luggage afeni e ba be biebiem asif sabi wo be hwehwe mu nyina ahwe nim wa waste time just like that wo fanfa emrofo no so ye hwewa na ye bibini pede aba betwe ne de ko enti sade wo ya abai timamfo anase ordinary Ghanaians no e de ba be sofa e wo sade we hu enti me de me meka ne se aban e ma nani na ho se wutie afenyo markings okọ KSM show ni so na se wutie nse mo kan no wasi hwe NDC the way almost say your money amano ye tena hodin a hey wan hwe be ka opposition ache samutie eti atoda ese se o mo sheda no mo create scenes bi wo mo yabioma bi wo mo heke wo mo ye delay government kakra ni e kai ka ho enti sa no mo ye wo no ankasa kokotena ho no no to na numu tu say sadie we e na ekoso how can we build a country like this?
Captain Fami Bowuram who say we hear adwuma bi efa eye MPC a mo kire say DC we na eye pe no SMS ne person me DC obenti ne person fa me MC wada or ma Fami Wura
Pacho quick one cocaine ye kase ntim fojo de ade ne baba
nothing will happen.
Okay
yes enti ene dia so no ne hu ye
Debbie, I'm saying what can our mic no off.
Mumma say kase cocaine no. Eh papa no ye sofo no na cocaine ye ne dia.
Sofo be.
Yentim for. Enti na hu cocaine ne dodo.
Dia na besi.
Otumi koti ne dodo.
Dia na besi.
E kire time a plane ne be si fom. Any plane fufuro so be kan ho. Enti ye kase cocaine yentim for jo dia de na be.
Nothing will happen.
Okay.
Carry on.
What about 70 years?
Kofu preach power.
Ye dia.
Hwe. Se say ya me no kase. Question you obisa me. Asen Central. NDC from constituency chairman no ho no ne NDC MPP parliamentary candidate na ho no. E no mka bom mama me nya 5 no.
No evidence me no.
Oh, asema na okay. No mu ye na kasa send party for ni gina ho. Omo ni assembly members no mka ya 20 ano. Who video no?
Yanko.
Okay. Party na mo party NDC no. Mo NDC for no. Mo MPC no. O ma start ipra mahama.
Ebi mo.
Me de me nka bi no me kama sem. Wo e form ho no mu nim. NDC MPC na chance ipra mahama. O ma start ipra no. What do we need to Eastern Regional? MPC feel say one share year 2028 e bia na ono as a member of parliament no. Oko primaries no we lose Eastern region. Enti no de enye de ono MP ni pese obedi DC no. Emmaso.
Uncontested.
Uncontested. Go to Asamankasi. There's this lady. Your friend, no, is it something Chesaus? Rebecca. What's sharing the record? Any day, party them penny for Nankasa air kafane. Any day, regional minister Nankasa air kafane. She qualifies beyond qualification.
Among all
the others. She's the only Obasu who listed him. But the MP, if it's a lady, you're too vibrant. Be at that trouble contestant until me and farmer.
That's just going to be cautious.
It's a war enjoy. Asan Central, Mammy, I quite 5 pay. Here, maybe Yamahama, come up Bonidin, the Constitution is not a fetish.
Serious.
Someone toa me boni din sa who suffers when suffer Mahamotin cry on the budget or the be adwuma as president no enyo bi ne twama no a call to the finance ministry. Near him, near the family, Kwan so kakra, pa and ekrono. So we anamwa. Okay.
For now, baby.
Who now what they are sent central? What him say between 15,000 assembly members?
What?
Oh, chief. As I see assembly members now when you go, you can't some ayana Ghana for being person better say. In any case, they enter your boy BD and what's a wood to it, and they didn't know what to it.
What interest will
be? What Debbie Nipano, President Nemu, Yatu Abanama. I think say you review your constitution and say your boy BD so called DC. Now you say you turn a swab and say you confirm. Meanwhile, we'll be obey CEO. About national health insurance in and your bony dear no acquaintment. Yantua I mean, does this make sense anywhere?
You know.
Maybe your mampanin. I will go to Parliament and repeal that.
Committee no more review.
Ambassadors, you more represent.
I will repeal that. Maybe your president and then maybe the Parliament and use and say we free constitution. We free on a
dangerous.
Enti say no. Uba na baby MP wado MP dey nya di po ohwehwe na otua losing bonus.
MP no.
Otua losing bonus. It's more party no MPs dey tua losing bonus. Say nipa na mahama abo mudin so mbedi MMDC so yan tunti awon. Asen Central me ma sheda ko wuram me kan asema me mpa yese. Enipa na oye MPCC ya no ono ena womode asam to no so se wakofo obi yire no. Okay. Nuruddin.
Okay.
Aha.
Okay, suspending okra.
Omo suspending Nuruddin. Emenam so kra ma me wofa. Regional chairman no ho ba asem mo no so kra ye suspending no. Prof. Ena nyame ya branch na dom no wan win election. So when the matter happened, I sent Tim to go to the constituency and find out what happened. You know what? A branch na dream papa won Tim or say I am a Muslim. And an ordinary. In the midst of a sin, in an account space, and she said, party didn't tiasia, executives didn't tiasia. Say, me a Muslim. Na me ceremony. Na se metibia di MP na. And the yema obia or ye ascendeshe.
Ensumedi.
Oh no so ye Christo ni.
Embedi.
Oh no so medi DC you know. Na ye me anu nkam mom. Na ye ntimi draw powers from both sides. Na ye
Katie amon ho ase adase askwade aye kan
chenchene tachi a
MP ni votarian and wakwaje seat na maye ena nipa omode ne eba no de se kronkron na oto na waye kumase ade mebra hene oja akonya no to wako contest maye 2020 after 2020 no party office see adase askwani simaye wana afana se party na sa so candidate ni saye ne campaign manager ya we ne ya ba vetting ya wie SMS won pay we the way menua dagati ni no one votarian na dance aska o de sata ba na yine kopila obe content. Yes,
you see na enunti ama ebinuma 15,000. I am saying this here, the national security should go and investigate the assembly members no.
Okay, some
took 15,000 Ghana cedis and they still voted against that woman. But my final thing is empacho. National Cathedral so for now intimian resigning ya becho omoda be me ama soro pani opoku ida kan becho yencho omo ne yencho omo
be akoso a like
70 asma na okay
yencho omo
na me yencho wuti we about $58 million aden na be
me ye ne ma be
nti aden $58 million aye swimming pool be na wo wi ase Atlanta Georgia e America, the biggest swimming pool in the whole of America
is in the same
at $3.4 million.
Where the mami fa yikitwa entwam.
What are we talking about?
Ghana Police Service.
Asofo na ekọ mahama house omko blackmailing no. You molest. Asofo na ko John ho. Eko ka chance so prosecute asofo na edi National Cathedral na nimu na. They will turn the church against John Mama.
Omuboa.
Oh, we are trying. Na Your Excellency. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Wonim, ayi kitu abi amede tu dwane say. Ghana Police Service, the National Security, the NIB, umuma money na ho.
Thank you.
It is alleged say encrophobia kwakofa encrophobia begukrum. Wadi oti wa ubeti pay yakun bi ato ha. Ochina obeti pay yakun obi ato ha.
Yeah, because no.
Oh.
Omuma omwani enya den enda ho.
Madam Nua Captain Smart say from Onua TV and Mada Hopeson Adorye so from Movement for Change. I said ne you mo ba bo amedwumedi FFF. Me so meba Onua ho. Yes, that's how they
me no never go. Wednesday anopa.
I will avail myself.
But next week I see a better one. Yantiman, you better part 2. Yantiman.
And you may know Saka say about any to us. Emma money.
Spiritual.
Mansa, me nice,